friends, today is the 12th day of Flutter and today we are going to see icons widget. Now we have already used icons widget in many of the project, but today we will see what are the properties which are provided by the icons widget. Now normally icons are used to represent one graphical image. So we will use icons in this video. So let's jump to the coding part. Now this is the app which we have created in the last video. Now we will create one new Flutter project by going inside the file and creating new Flutter project. Now give it some name, Flutter icon. Now we have already specified the Flutter SDK part. Just click next and just finish. Now this will take some time to create new Flutter project. So the properties that are provided by the icon widget are color, that we can change the color of the icons by using the property that is color, and we can also change the size of our icon. Now this and we can also change the direction of the text which we will specify. So these are the properties that are provided by the icon widget. Now we will just remove this and we will create our own functions and methods. Now the first one is void main, run app, my app. Now we will create this class. Now just run this app. Now this will take some time to create, build and install the app. So till that we will start creating our app. So first of all we will create material app. The title will be and inside home we will create scaffold widget which will be having an appa and body. Appa will have title as now. If we want to change the background color, then we can change it. Now we will create our body of scaffold. Inside body, now we will create row or column, and inside that we will use the cross axis alignment property and will specify it as center. Now we will create children. Okay, there is some error due to insufficient space. So we will delete some app, that is this app 1. Just run it again. Now we will create di- different children of our column widget. So first will be, so we will have some icons. The first one is icons.home. So this is the icon which we have created. Now we can change the color of this icon by using its property, which is color. Now just we have to specify that which color icon should be there. So we will create black icon. Now we can also specify the size. So we can have some size. Now we can also use this text direction so that the direction of the text which will specify for the icon will be there. That is text direction. After that, text direction dot ltr and rtr. Now we can also use this semantic label. So here is the app which we have created. Now just hit Ctrl and S to see. Okay, this is the first icon which we have created. Now we will set the center widget. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now give some margin. Okay, the column widget is having padding property. Okay, we have to use the padding widget for that. Now we are going to create some other icons also, like icons dot alarm. After that, icons dot can use any of these icons which are provided by this icon widget. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see different icons. Now if you want some space between these two widgets, you can use one another widget, that is sized box. Now inside that, if you want some space vertically, at that time you can use the height property, and if you want space horizontally, at that time you can use the width property. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see there will be some space between this home icon widget and between this access alarm icon widget. Now we can also increase this space by just changing the height. Now you can see there is some gap created between these two widgets. Similarly, we will copy paste this between the alarm and the delete icon. Now here we have placed this icon vertically. Now we can also uh, place this icon horizontally by using the row property, row widget. So just change the column widget to row widget. Now you can see that this is having this icons are placed horizontally at the center. Now what we have to do, now as we have specified some space between all these two widgets, but we have specified the height property, which will not be applicable in horizontal direction. So for that we have to use the width property. Let's just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see there is a space provided between the both the two icons. Similarly, we will specify the width property over here to have some space between the alarm and the delete icon. Now we can change this property as main axis alignment dot space it evenly. Now just hit Ctrl and S to spread it evenly on your page. Now you can also remove this center widget to have this at the top. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see that we are having three icons at the top of our page. Now we can wrap this icon widget inside the column widget, and we can give text below this icon, that is home. Now just hit Ctrl and S. Now you can see that one text is provided under this home widget. Now just remove this. As we have changed, okay, we have to create different columns for this. Wrap it inside column. Just hit Ctrl and S. Now you just copy this text widget and paste inside the second column widget. Now second one is alarm. Now we will wrap the third widget also into column widget and will paste the text widget. We'll give some text, that is. Now you can see we have given the text to this icon. So this way you can create different types of icons and specify the values that you want. So we'll specify this. Okay, this will create no changes. Now this was all about the icons widget. So you can use these icons in your app wherever you want. So thank you.